Okay, welcome to the Committee on Public Services. Madam Clerk, could you call the roll, please?
Each member is acknowledging that they are attending the meeting via Zoom and that they are located in Wayne County, Michigan, unless otherwise stated when I call your name. Commissioner Varga has requested an excuse. Commissioner Palomera.
Here.
Commissioner Kenlock.
Present.
Commissioner Hattis has requested an excuse. Commissioner Baydoun.
Here.
Commissioner Dobb.
Here.
Chairman Recchi.
Here.
You have a quorum present.
Thank you. Next item.
B, Chairwoman's remarks.
I have none, except if I forget to say it, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Next item.
C, approval of the November 9th, 2021 meeting minutes.
Okay.
Move for approval.
All right.
Support.
All right, we have an approval from Dobb, supported by Baydoun. Any changes, questions, comments? Okay, all those in favor of the approving the minutes from last meeting, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion passes. Next item.
D, finished business. There is none listed.
Okay, next.
And 1, under new business, requesting commission approval of Amendment 1 to a 3-year contract with 1 2-year option to renew with MSC Industrial Supply.
Okay. Any questions on this? I do have one question because we're going to get it next week. Why is this retroactive? Looked like there was like 70 days that it took to get back to the commission. Can someone just answer that? Because we're going to hear about it at the full board.
Commissioner Marecki,
Yes.
I know you may be looking for someone from the administration to answer. Chris Albrecht, Policy Analyst, Wayne County Commission. If I could interject.
Sure.
Though the amendment number 1 term does start on October 18th, 2021, The department did advise commission staff that neither services would be performed or payment would be received under this amendment number 1 prior to commission approval.
Okay. What was the holdup that it took 70 days? Usually these have gotten a lot
Sure.
quicker back and forth.
Sure, I'll pull up my analysis here.
Because technically it still is retroactive, but I understand we haven't made any payments.
Well, that 70 days is an indicator of when the letter to the commission chair from the department for the request was initially dated. I believe the intention is to try to indicate how long it took the item to navigate through the system. So in that case, I'm not sure because I'm not seeing any returns. If there were some returns, I could elaborate on that, but I don't see any returns that took place.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Chris. All right. Any questions on this from the commissioners? Any direction?
Move.
Move approval.
I'll support.
Okay. Who moved approval?
Kenlock.
Oh, okay. All right. And supported by Dobb. Okay. Madam Clerk, could you call the roll?
Commissioner Palomera.
Yes.
Commissioner Kenlock.
Yes.
Commissioner Baydoun.
Yes.
Commissioner Dobb.
Yes.
Chairman Recchi.
Yes. Motion passes. Next item.
Item 2, requesting commission approval of Amendment 1 to a 2-year construction contract with Cadillac Asphalt.
Move approval, Madam Chair.
Okay.
Support.
All right. Questions on this? Comments? This is on West Jefferson Road from Sibley to Pennsylvania Road. Act 51 money. Okay, Madam Clerk, could you call the roll?
Commissioner Palomera.
Yes.
Commissioner Kenlock.
Yes.
Commissioner Baydoun.
Yes.
Commissioner Dobb.
Yes.
Chair Mareki,
Yes, motion passes. Next item.
Item 3, requesting commission approval of Amendment 1 to a contract with Toby Construction.
Okay, this is for Oakwood Boulevard.
Move for approval, Madam Chair.
All right,
Support, Ken Locke.
okay. I have a question. Does anybody know what balancing quantities are? Can anybody from the administration tell me what those are?
This is Ron Agasinski.
Hi, Ron. What
Balancing
does balancing
quantities.
quantities mean?
Basically, it's just paying for as constructed quantities. MDOT uses the term balancing, so we copy that language. But basically, you know, if we do a design and we tell them to do 10 cubic yards of dirt, and we actually do 12 yards, we have to pay them for the extra, so we balance that quantity.
Okay, so that looks like it's 45,000 for those balancing quantities. Okay, thank you. Any questions from commissioners? All right, Madam Clerk, could you call the roll?
Commissioner Palomera,
Yes.
Commissioner Kinlock,
Yes.
Commissioner Baydoun,
Yes.
Commissioner Dobb,
Yes.
Chair Mareki,
Yes, motion passes. Next item.
Item 4, requesting commission approval of a cooperative agreement with Pincher LLC.
Okay, this is for improvements in our parks. Is Miss Bradford here, Director Bradford? Yes. Good morning, Alicia. I was just wondering about the dog park. They said there's going to actually be 2 dog parks because of resting one park and then using the other park.
I'm sorry, Commissioner. Can you repeat your question? I think it broke up a little bit. My apologies.
Yeah, sure. It looks like we're going to end up having 2 dog parks that's going to be included in this grant. One will be like a resting area. You'll rest the parks back and forth from use. Is that correct?
That's correct, Madam Chair. What will happen? It's really the original dog park, and before the new one was constructed, and it will allow us. We did it before on a soft of reactivating when we started reseeding, just to bring the grass and things back and do some low maintenance in the new dog park. So we were able to direct individuals to the original one. So what we thought was that we would, put some elements in there in order to make it more attractive. So that can be as a secondary use as we look for another site along Hines to put another dog park, maybe closer to the Plymouth, Livonia area for that, based on some of the requests and from a request from our strategic master plan as well.
Okay, great. In our dog parks, every size dog is welcome in the park, right? We don't have a split of small dogs and large dogs.
No, Madam Chair, we do. We do have
you do? Okay.
Area where we do have in the newer dog park that's directly on Hines and Miramar near Hawthorne. That one does have designated area, fenced area for smaller dogs and for larger dogs, but really they congregate just the same together, as long as the owners are responsible in keeping, aggressive or, animals out of the area, then they usually, kind of commune together.
Okay. They all get along.
Yeah.
Good. Well, thank you. Any questions
Thank
from
you.
commissioners on this? Okay, Madam Clerk,
Madam
could you?
Chair,
Oh,
I have a
sure. I'm
question.
sorry. Yes.
Oh, that's okay. I don't know if my internet is having issues. My question is, how many people do we have who buy the membership to the dog park? Alicia, do you happen to know? And sorry for asking this, I don't know if you have the information.
Through the chair, yes. So we have a estimated rate of about 130 people that have membership to the dog park, but I can't get an updated number and get that back to you.
That's okay. Just an estimate is fine. Thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
do you just need proof of residency and proof of rabies shots.
So, Madam Chair, we asked for the vaccination records. They fill out a whole application request, but yes, we asked for vaccination records, Wayne County resident, but it is open to any other resident, but of course there's a different fee for Wayne County residents. So we asked for that information as well. So they fill out the application for that. Also, any disclosure, and then they're issued the annual membership for the use of the dog park.
Okay. And the hours are, do you know the hours?
Hours are typically during the operation of the park system. So usually from dawn to dusk, they can usually access it, as early as at 7, o'clock in the morning during the summertime. And of course, those hours are modified in the winter time because it gets, dark rather early. So they typically operated during that time, operating time.
Okay.
Of the park. Mhm.
Okay. Any other questions? All right, Madam Clerk, could you call the roll?
Need a motion for this?
Oh, sorry.
Motion to approve.
Okay.
Support. Dog.
Support by Dobb. Okay, could you call the roll now? Thank you.
Commissioner Palomera,
Yes.
Commissioner Kenlock,
Yes.
Commissioner Baydoun,
Yes.
Commissioner Dobb,
Yes.
Chair Marecki.
Yes, motion passes. Next item.
Item 5, requesting commission approval for 3-year contract with a 1-year option to renew with Alfred Venetian Company.
Okay. Questions on this?
Move approval.
Support Chenlock.
All right. I just have one question. Was this company the only one that bid on this? Does someone know? Out of our, what do we have, 6 engineering groups?
This is Ron Agassiz. I don't have that answer directly, but I can get it to you.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Any questions from the commissioners? Okay, Madam Clerk, could you call the roll?
Madam Chair, Michelle
Yeah.
Yancey from DPS.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, there were 11 actual bids received on this,
Okay. Okay.
so it wasn't just one, it was 11.
And
Out of-
were the other groups that we use for engineering, did they bid on it too?
I believe so, but who is this, Wade Trim?
No, this is,
Oh, Alfred Benesh was the
Yes.
lowest bid received.
okay. All right. So there were other bidders.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thanks, Michelle.
Thank you.
All right. Madam Clerk, could you call the roll?
Commissioner Palomera,
Yes.
Commissioner Kenlock,
Yes.
Commissioner Baydoun,
Yes.
Commissioner Dobb,
Yes.
Chair Marecki.
Yes, motion passes. Next item.
Item 6, requesting commission approval of Amendment 4 to a cooperative purchase agreement with AT&T Mobility National Accounts LLC.
Okay, this is for the GPS we have in the trucks and the real-time and historical data that we receive. Questions on this?
Madam Chair,
Yes. Go ahead. Melissa.
excuse me for my voice. I've got a really bad cold.
Aw,
So it did not specify in our packet which type of vehicles these were for. I'm assuming Department of Public Services, but if someone could just specify what vehicles these are going on and what the reason is and what it's going to be doing. Let's give a little more information.
Could someone answer?
Hi, this is Tony Bellinger, Department Manager with the Department of Public Services Roads Division.
Thank you.
These are going on the actual snow and ice fleet, the snow trucks. This also allows for the data to be collected. We can track all of the trucks while we monitor that from the command center. It also is pushing out that data over to our Compass website so that others can also look at that data.
Is this going to be on every truck we have then?
The entire snow and ice fleet.
Okay, great. And so this will provide the location on, when people go on the compass, they'll be able to see where the trucks are. But then I know in the past, when you click on them, some of them had like the little videos, but so every truck now you'll be able to see a video of, you know, like what the driver sees.
Well, this is just the GPS, the location. There's the other effort was the video cameras, which is a whole nother effort, a whole nother project. But we're doing for the video, we're doing 50 per year. Right now, there'll be 50 out there for this year. And then over the course of the next 2 years, there'll be 50 per year added. So by the end of snow and ice season 2023, we should have the entire fleet with the video.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. And Tony, how many are in the fleet?
How many, what, total snow and ice trucks?
Yeah.
There's about 150.
Okay. Wow, I didn't realize we had that many. Any other questions from commissioners? I keep forgetting to look at the hands, so just speak up.
Move for approval on this item.
Okay. All right.
Support.
All right, we have an approval by Commissioner Dobbs, supported by Commissioner Baydoun. All right, Madam Clerk, could you call the roll?
Commissioner Palomero,
Yes.
Commissioner Kinlock,
Yes.
Commissioner Baydoun,
Yes.
Commissioner Dobb,
Yes.
Chair Mareki.
Yes. Motion passes. Next item.
Item 7, requesting commission approval of a 3-year contract with a 1-year option to renew with Hennessey Engineers.
Okay. This is for engineering services for East Outer Drive, from Chalmers to Chandler Park Drive.
Move approval.
Support.
All right, we have an approval by Commissioner Palomero, supported by Commissioner Baydoun. Questions? Okay, Madam Clerk, could you call the roll?
Commissioner Palomero,
Yes.
Commissioner Kinlock,
Yes.
Commissioner Baydoun,
Yes.
Commissioner Dobb,
Yes.
Chair Mareki.
Yes, motion passes. Next item on the agenda.
Item 8 on the addenda, requesting commission approval and intergovernmental agreement with the City of Livonia.
Okay, this is Merriman Road from Joy to Plymouth.
Move approval. Kenlock.
Support. Okay. We have an approval from Commissioner Kinlock, supported by Commissioner Baydoun. Any questions on this? Okay, Madam Clerk, could you call the roll?
Commissioner Palomero,
Yes.
Commissioner Kinlock,
Yes.
Commissioner Baydoun,
Yes.
Commissioner Dobb,
Yes.
Chair Mareki.
Yes, motion passes. Next item.
Item 9, requesting commission approval of Amendment 1 to a grant agreement with the Michigan Department of Natural Resources Trust Fund.
Okay, this is for the construction of the
I think we lost her.
Illinois.
Oh.
It seems like we're having a lot of little issues with every single one that's talking. You know what I mean, with the breaking up and stuff. It's weird.
Madam Chair, you froze for just
Actually-
a few moments.
Yeah. Oh, did I? Okay.
Yeah.
It's weird how everybody seems to be breaking up today. Is Director Bradford, is she still available?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here. You had frozen, so I don't know if you were asked some specific question or if I can explain about this
Yeah.
directly. It's just an extension of our, again, a Michigan Department of Natural Resources Trust Fund grant that we received for the construction of the Vinoy Dorsey Park Canoe and Kayak launch. And so in order to allow us to complete the project, in which we are working on the design now, and will be bid out most likely in March of next year, we will be coming back for another extension for that, which again, gives us the opportunity to complete the project and then submit for reimbursement from the trust fund for that. So we received $300,000 from the Department of Natural Resources for this particular project.
Great. So when do you think this will be done and available for the public to use, this particular
So
project?
Madam Chair, we hope to have it bidded February and March, and that construction will start and be completed by fall of 2022.
Okay, great. Great, thank you. Any questions from the commissioners? Okay, all right.
Madam Chair,
Yes,
if I
yes,
may.
go ahead, Attorney Johnson.
This is Felicia, and I believe this is the item. If I'm wrong, staff stop me. So these natural resource grants we get often, and a lot of times the department comes back for amendments such as this just for time. They don't change the project, they don't change the amount, they simply need additional time to complete it. In the past, we've had, I'm gonna say up to 6, maybe 8, I can't recall, modifications to one grant just for time. So I've discussed with the department the potential of giving delegated authority so that they don't have to come back to extend the time and they can just continue with the project. But if they indeed change the project or the amount or something of substance, then they would come back. And I just wanted to bring that to the department's attention. I did request some additional information from the department. I have not received, but if we receive it by full board, perhaps they can get that delegated authority. That way for modification 2, they can just continue forward without coming back to the commission, unless of course the committee objects.
Well, no, that sounds good to me, because if it changed at all, they'd be coming back to us anyway. I don't know what the committee members feel about that.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Does anybody have a problem with that?
No objections.
Okay. No, that sounds good. That will save them time, us time. So Felicia, though, this right now, though, we should actually vote on this at this point.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then if it
Absolutely.
changes.
And what we may do, and we'll mention it at full board, what we may do is just add the delegated authority to the resolution. So when it's adopted out of full board, it'll be there so they won't have to come back for the next one.
Okay.
But again, as soon as I get that additional information I discussed with the department, then hopefully we can maybe move forward in that direction.
Okay, great. That sounds good.
Madam Chair, Michelle Yancey.
Yes.
Yes, we are actually discussing that and are going to run it up the flagpole just to make sure that the CEO's office is comfortable, and we will be responding back to Felicia shortly.
Okay, that sounds good. Then maybe we'll have more information before full board and see how this is going to play out. Sounds
Yes, ma'am.
good. All right, thank you, everyone. Okay, any questions from the commissioners on the project or about what we just discussed? Okay, Madam Clerk, could you call the roll then?
We needed support.
Oh, support. We have Commissioner Dobb with an approval.
Support.
Okay, and Commissioner Palomera for support. Okay, now please call the roll.
Commissioner Palomera,
Yes.
Commissioner Kinlock,
Yes.
Commissioner Baydoun,
Yes.
Commissioner Dobb, Chair Mareki.
Yes. Motion passes. Next item.
F, such other matters as may be properly submitted before the committee.
I have heard of none. Next item.
Public comments.
All right. Have we received any emails, Madam Clerk?
No emails.
Okay. Could you unmute everyone?
The lines have been unmuted.
All right. Let's see here. I don't see anybody with a raised hand. Is there anyone from the public that would like to address the Committee on Public Services? You have 2 minutes to address us after you state your name. Anyone from the public that would like to address the committee? Okay. Seeing none, hearing no one. Next
Madam
item.
Chair,
Oh, yes, go ahead.
my apologies. I did want to just notify you as well as the other commissioners that your park millage allocation information should be to you by no later than tomorrow.
This is for this.
This is for
Coming.
the fiscal year of 21-22.
Okay, great. I'm sure we'd be happy to see that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we are now at adjournment. What is the wish of the committee?
Move to adjourn.
Okay.
Support.
All right, we have an approval and support. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, thank you, everyone. Have a
Happy
nice
Thanksgiving,
Thanksgiving. I did
everyone.
remember to say. Bye-bye.